Generally, guys don't dream or fantasize over marriage just as women do. Also, the society doesn't put so much pressure on guys the same way it puts on ladies to get married. This is not in any way downplaying any marriage that happened the other way. Your marriage can still happen like the first one and it will still be blissful. Hello there, beautiful people, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Shine Tapeche. To all my returning subscribers, welcome. If you're new, kindly click on the red button down there that says subscribe. Please don't forget to click on the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my uploads. Today, I'll be sharing with you 10 reasons why men get married. Number 1, to be seen as responsible. When you see a man who is well-to-do, for example, a man in his 40s, he has a job, he has a car, he has a house, and he is not married, you will see people will start asking him, are you important? Are you irresponsible? Are you in a fraternity that one of the conditions is that you shouldn't get married? And at this stage, the man is being perceived as not being responsible. He might start thinking, did any of my previous girlfriends curse me? What's happening to me? He now moves over to his family members and friends and starts telling them he would like to get married. If they see any good girl, they should link him up. For example, if his niece comes to the house with a beautiful girl, or she posts a picture of one of her friends on social media, he will call her and say, hello, my dear, how are you? Who is that beautiful girl you put online? At this moment, it seems as if he is desperate to get married because he wants the society to consider him as a responsible man. Number 2, their mothers find them a woman that appeals to them too. You know how we children see our mothers as superheroes, people who can look into the future and tell us what will happen, people who can see someone from a first glance and tell us if this person is a good person or not. It is the same way boys look up to their mothers before getting married. And if their mothers suggest a girl to them, they are going to be like, this one that my mother has suggested this girl to me, that means she is a good girl. She is a wife material. And trust me, they are going to get married to these girls if they appeal to them too. It is not just in movies where you see boys getting married as a result of recommendations from their mothers. In real life, it has been happening, and it is still happening now, that you see boys who get married to ladies which is as a result of their mother's recommendation. And for these mothers, they look for a girl that they find that the girl will be obedient to the mothers before they propose these girls to their son. Mothers would like to have their sons get married to the best girls in aspect of character and someone who is a homekeeper, someone who is wife material. Number 3, for social status and financial standing. Hello girls, you think you're the only one who can get married to someone because he is rich? Or you think you're the only one who can date a guy because he has money? You need to relax. This is the 21st century. Most boys have stepped up their game. Gone are the days when a man will give up everything to protect his ego and pride. Now you'll see most men chasing and even dating girls just because they are rich, because they have money, they have that financial status, and they have the connections they can use to better their lives. You see a guy who is dating or who is married like to a minister's daughter, and his friends will be like, oh boy, you don't hammer. The guy is so happy to get married to her, not that he loves her. He's getting married to her because he knows her father has money. She is from a rich family. He's not going to stress financially. She has all the connections that he's going to use to better his own life. So this is the 21st century. Girls should be wise and also know that At first, if a guy invites you out for lunch during the first date, he's not going to ask you, what do you do for a living? But now, trust me, there are most boys who are going to ask you during the first date, my dear, what do you do for a living? He doesn't want to bring you to your office. Don't think that. He's asking your occupation in order to assess your financial worth and know if he is going to move on with the relationship with you or not. Now, there are also boys who are looking out just for themselves, getting married to people because of what they can get from these people, not getting married because of love. We can just say the economy is bad, so these guys, maybe they are tired of suffering. Nobody knows. Number 4, on compassionate grounds, pity, sorrow. You will hear a guy who will tell his friend, guy, I've been with this girl for 8 years. She has done so many horrible things for my sake. We have been through thin and thick together. But you know my level has changed. I can't get married to her again because I no longer love her. I don't want to break her heart. I'm just going to manage her. There are guys who have been in relationship with ladies for 11 years and they break up with these ladies without blinking. These guys are the good ones. They don't want to manage the lady, meaning they don't want to make these girls miserable. They don't want their lives to be miserable. Most of the men who get married to ladies on compassionate grounds, they dump these ladies at home. They don't take you out to social gathering. They don't even want people to know you're their wives. Most of them have side chicks that whenever they are moving around, it is these side chicks people are seeing. They keep on cheating on you. You can't talk to them. You can't have a productive conversation with them. They don't do their husbandly duties at home. You feel as if you are in the bondage. You feel as if you are in prison. Most women are emotional, which explains one of the reasons why it is easier for women to love men that they did not like at the beginning of a relationship. But for men, it is difficult for a man to love a woman he did not love. It takes the special grace of God for this to happen. This type of marriages can be very, very dangerous and can cause harm to people if God doesn't intervene. That means if any of the couple doesn't seek the face of God, which is a woman who will seek the face of God. Number 5, they meet a girl that can cook and clean. There is an old adage that says the way to a man's heart is through his stomach. That still holds for some men. There are some men that when they are asking out a lady, when they're in a relationship, they don't want to go to bed with these ladies. They don't want to have anything with you on the bed. Once you can cook very well and you can keep the house clean, they can just take you to their mothers and tell their mothers they want to get married to you. Some men believe that a lady who can cook and clean is a good wife material. Although this is not true in all cases, but this is one of the reasons why men get married, and this type of men get married to this type of ladies who can cook and clean. Number 6, for love and compatibility. A man meets a woman, he falls in love with her, and he believes the two of them will make a lovely future together as husband and wife. So he gets married to her. This is one of the reasons why men get married. Number 7, his hoeing days are over. There comes a time in a man's life when pretty little things in miniskirt no longer move him. His friends will call him, guy, where are you? We are at the club. Things are moving. Come here. He's not moved. He doesn't want to go. At this time in a man's life, he feels he has seen it all. He has passed through everything in life and he wants to retire. So he decides that he doesn't want to engage himself in such things again. So he wants to get married. There are times that when men stop all of these things, it's not because they have found someone they want to get married to or they are in love. No, they have just decided to hang their boots. So we say his hoeing days are over. He has decided now he wants to settle down. Number 8, they meet a good girl. Despite the fact that in our society now, for instance, on social media like Instagram, you see ladies who are barely dressed up. Most ladies are half, like, you get it. They expose most of their body outside in the designer outfits they are wearing. There are some guys who are still looking for the girls who are decent. That means girls who dress decently, girls who are down to earth, girls who are God-fearing. And when they come across any of these girls, when their friends meet them with these girls and they see the qualities these girls have, their friends will tell them, take this girl to mama. Your mother is going to want you to marry this girl. She's going to love this girl. These reasons can make a man to start thinking of getting married. This can make a man to get married. And this can also be one of the reasons why some men get married. Because they want a decent girl. They want a girl who is down to earth. A God-fearing girl in their house. They don't want someone who will come and be competing with them, or someone who will come and be telling them about feminism. Although most ladies have changed the real meaning of feminism now, and they start telling you what is not the real definition of the word. So most men like humble girls. Some men. Number 9, to have children that will continue their legacy or lineage. Most men don't want their father's names to disappear after them. So they see getting married as a means of having children that will continue the name or will continue their legacy. Especially some men in my country, Cameroon. Although some men are going out into the baby mama thing of having kids with ladies that they are not married to, most men prefer to go the conventional method where they get married and they have the kids in their house. Some men do not get married to have kids just for that emotional attachment of having kids. No, some of them just have kids because they don't want that family name to disappear. They don't want someone else to come and inherit the legacy of the family. So they decide to get married just for that. Number 10, to get someone to put them together and fix them. Most men believe that the solution to their financial recklessness or bad habits is to get married. You will hear a guy will say, oh, my house is so untidy, it's so dirty. I need to get married to a girl who will be able to come and put things together. Someone who will be able to tidy up for me. This is one of the reasons why some men decide to get married. This is not in any way downplaying any marriage that happened the other way. Your marriage can happen just like the first way, and it can still be blissful. Men in general do not fantasize or dream of getting married like women. Also, the society does not put a lot of pressure on men to get married as it does on women. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Kindly share it with your friends. Please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. Stay blessed. God loves you. Bye-bye.